Hi, this is Steve Jacobs, CEO of Apps4Android. We're often asked what our test environment looks like because we release so many accessibility applications and there's so many Android devices on the market with different configurations of hardware, different versions of the operating software, and so on. I thought I'd give you a glimpse into a neatened up version of our testing facility. This is one of several tables, and I'll back the camera out a little bit. Excuse my amateur photography talents. But you'll see a PC in the corner. That PC is connected to the internet. It has a peer-to-peer application on it that is Apps4Android proprietary that lets our developers connect to that PC. From there, that PC connects to a device that I'll close in on here that enables 7-port USB hubs in. And there are the hubs right here. This device is connected to the PC. Looks like we have a plug slightly out there. And I'll back out just a bit. And you will see a typical testing environment for our devices. We usually have 14 devices per table. I'm not going to do a close-up on any device so that we don't show preference to any particular wireless carrier. But as you can see, we have a full complement of tablets and smartphones. We also have a Bluetooth keyboard that we can link to most of the smartphones. Some, the Apple keyboard, which is really great, is not compatible with. Let me back out just a little bit more. Since all of our apps are open source, we really don't have any big secrets. It does get to be a fairly complex environment, but we could have our developers connect to any individual phone and test an app remotely, or we can have an on-site tester test an app on the physical device after it has been loaded on the phone by the developer. We test our apps on probably 10 to 15 phones before we release the app to market. And basically, this is our testing environment. It normally is not this neat. I arrange the phones nicely so you don't see how cluttered our lab is. So I guess that's it for today, and I hope you have enjoyed getting a glimpse into what it's like in an Android developed environment where you have a lot of versions of the operating system, a lot of configurations of the hardware, and so on. But really, it's not a bad environment to develop in. Actually, it's quite easy if you have the equipment and you have the phones to test on, and you have a little bit of experience. As far as the operating system forking, being changed, believe it or not, that's not a big deal. The only problems we occasionally run into is when a manufacturer actually puts a custom home screen on the phone and modifies the operating system. On occasion that will break an app, but since we can test on a whole bunch of phones, we really test before we release, and normally that is not a problem. Any rate, I hope everybody has a good evening, and that's it for this evening. Talk to you later.